That sounds good. Let's get into it. So mental fortitude is all about your mindset, right? You can be the strongest guy in the gym. You can be jacked and be able to bench press. God only knows what you bench press. Brad, don't tell us. It's going to make me feel bad.
No, right now I'm super weak, and my bench max is not what it should be. So
all right, that makes me feel better. But mental fortitude is about working the most important muscle in your body. And that's your mind, right? And emotional intelligence goes along with that. And the people that are emotionally in touch with who they are, understanding really what they want out of life, what fears they have, what motivations they have, and then how to hold themselves accountable, tricking your own mind to make sure that you reach those goals. Those are the people who have mental fortitude and the emotional intelligence or the EQ to get places. So we want to touch upon that because, Brad, obviously you have an absolute shit ton of emotional intelligence and mental fortitude for a 21-year-old. So I want to ask you, when did you kind of start to get into this emotional, deep, I'm okay with who I am mindset? And how do you continue that? And the reason I asked this question, this was one I didn't really get to in the other section here, was I'm sure you've had some tough conversations or people have sent you some mean things. You're pretty big now. And I'm sure that hurts, right? I'm sure that cuts you into your core and has you second guessing who you are. And that's been tough. I'm sure. I mean, it's been tough for me and Parker as we hear criticism or people saying like, what the hell are you doing? And that's never easy for anyone. How do you use your emotional intelligence to push beyond some of those negative haters, right? Like, I know we have this whole facade and thing of like zero fucks given, like, and I love it, right? Yeah. But like, it is also, we're human at the end of the day, and it's hard sometimes. So how do you kind of stay in touch and keep yourself in check with all that stuff?
I feel like for me, it's more like, it's like an end goal thing of like, Brad, like, what do you want, like, in this life? And like, I kind of have a direction of what I know of like what I want. So it's kind of like keeping that in mind. And then let's say I get like negative comments or Brad, like, you're an idiot. What are you doing? This X, Y, Z, whatever. I kind of just like now I kind of like push it aside. I just push it aside. Don't even like give it recognition. And I just keep moving forward and elevating. And one thing that's definitely like helped me is every morning when I wake up and like I'm at the gym, I'll walk like 20 minutes on the treadmill. But what I'll do is I always put on like David Goggins or like some like The Rock or like some motivational speaker. I literally type in like motivation on like YouTube. And for that 20 minutes, I'm always like wearing like a beanie in the gym. I put the front of the beanie over my eyes, walking on an incline, and I'll just listen to these like motivational speakers speak. And I literally just close my eyes and walk for 20 minutes and just like soak it all in and like envision it. And then like try to like everything that they're saying, I actually try to like put to action and not just be like, because like motivation videos like will only get you so far if you're not actually putting it to action. So like I try to challenge myself to actually try to do some of these things that these guys are saying sometimes. And like, I just feel like doing that has really helped me. And like going back to it, like my senior year of high school, I started a fitness page, or in my junior year, I started a fitness page. It was so out of the ordinary. Like people were I started with my best friend. I was motivated to do it from another like fitness influencer that was like my age. I was like, wow, like I kind of want to do that. So then I was like, fuck it. I was like, Ben, like, let's start a fitness page. So Ben and I, my best friend, we called it B&B Fitness. We started XX B&B Fitness. If you go scroll down on my Brad.Kraut Instagram page, you'll literally see B&B Fitness shit because I keep it on because I absolutely love it and love to look back on it.
It's who you are.
But yeah, it's who I am. And like, that's kind of like where I started to kind of like get hate and like people are like, dude, like, why is this kid lifting with his shirt off? Or like, why is he like flexing, like doing this? But like, I just wanted to like show people because I started it at like 205 pounds and I like cut down to like 175. And I was like, if I can do this, so can you. And then Ben and I created like an 8-week lifting program that we literally sent out to like 500 plus people. We ended up making, this is kind of like where everything kind of started from. We ended up making like B&B t-shirts that we ended up selling and then donating half of the proceeds to a foundation of our choice. So that's kind of like where it all started, and like people were kind of like hating on it. And then I get to Penn State and all these like, I knew a lot of older people at Penn State when I went to Penn State, and like they knew me, so like all their friends were following me, like knew me, and like I just feel like I got looked at very like differently. They were like, this Brad Kraut kid literally just thinks he's like the shit. He's the man. Like he's just like, that's kind of like how I came off as. But like deep down, like I'm very genuine, good person. Like I truly care for others and stuff. But freshman year, it was not like it wasn't like rough. It was just like, I knew people were looking at me like a different way, like older kids in a sense, because I'm not like being like the cool, like douchey guy, whatever. Like I was just, kind of just being me and like kind of staying true to myself. Because I know so many kids that will join a fraternity and come out a complete different person. It will literally consume them, and you probably know kids too, and they'll just become like, and it, like I hate to see it. But yeah, I know a ton of kids that has happened to. But then, I just feel like all of that has just kind of accumulated to like me, like being here today and like in the position I am. And,
Totally.
Obviously just like, it all starts from the mind though. And like, I was even like telling like Brandon and Darren the other day, I was like, yo, like this, like you guys can do this, but you just need like a strong mind to start. And like, I started sending them like the motivational videos I was watching and stuff to kind of give them that push. But, hopefully one day I'll be that one guy on YouTube screaming at the camera, whatever. Yeah. So
yeah, you can still be that person. I think you're already making your way towards that with the videos and the contents you're putting out right now. And on top of that, Elevation Nation, you're listening right now. I mean, if you're coming to us for your motivation and you got your beanie over your head with the incline on the treadmill, that's fine by me. I guess I need to be more boom, like very punchy.
Try it. Try it tomorrow. Try it
tomorrow.
No,
totally.
But
Brad,
I mean, kidding. It's like I just like I get in like a zone. Like it's like a weird
I hate the
zone.
treadmill. I hate the treadmill. I think treadmill is like running. I think of a lab rat. I just ran a marathon, Brad, and I never trained on the treadmill because I felt like a lab rat, like literally running. Like, oh my god, this sucks. I had to run outside. I couldn't do it. But kudos to you. I guess you can't feel like a lab rat because you can't even see at all.
Exactly. And I also hate running, so I am walking on an incline at a 3.2 speed, 15 incline for anyone that is wondering out there.
Well, listen to David Goggins telling you how he ran a marathon with 2 broken legs. So I'm sure. So that's the mental fortitude section. And what my main takeaway from that section, Brad, is that we've been talking about this all along. You know who you are at your core. Self-awareness. You have self-awareness. You write your stuff down. You figure yourself out. And that fuels your vision, where you want to go. Understanding the things you're good at and the things that you're not good at. And that helps you determine, hey, I need to get involved in a startup. Hey, I want to join the cheerleading team. Hey, I want to send out this video. Whatever it is, that fuels your vision. And at the end of the day, the way you keep your vision in check is by holding yourself accountable. Something that I think you do so well is whether it's 5 a.m., posting videos or whatever, and people are waiting for Brad to post another video.
So
and boom.
Literally, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I literally use Instagram to hold me accountable. It's like, all right, if I'm posting my hashtag go time every day when I log on for work, people are probably like, in my head, I'm like, oh, people are expecting that. Boom, holding me accountable. I'm working now. Hashtag go time. Or it's me. I love to do this. Some nights, if I were to go to bed really late, but I need to get up at 5 a.m., I will take a screenshot of my alarm, 5 a.m., put it on my IG story with a devil emoji, with a fucking devil emoji. And I know I need to get up at 5 a.m. and take my selfie and put 5 a.m. and put grind time or whatever it is, and get started with my day because I put it on the night before. So if I want to be credible and put my money where my mouth is, I gotta go and do it. If I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna go and do it, and that's what I've learned.